It's time to move and be moved by the savings you'll find at Team Mazda. Choose a new 25 Mazda CX-30, Mazda CX-5, or Mazda CX-50 and get 2.9% financing for 60 months. It's time to experience Mazda at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
Well, here we are, Friday, 7:03 on a Friday. We have made it. Oh, how sweet the sound. We love Fridays around this part of the world, especially when it is payday Friday. We're eating on a Friday. Yep. We've got so much to look forward to. Listen, I haven't had crawfish all season long.
We're having crawfish this morning?
No, I wish. That would be so good. Crawfish King Cook-Off, though, that's where Matt Williams, he's getting ready to prepare for a big night tonight. Ooh, all you can eat crawfish. You can eat your weight in crawfish, and you can try it from 30 different vendors tonight.
Wow.
I didn't know there was 30 different ways to do crawfish, depending on the seasoning or whatnot.
Well, the seasoning, some people put orange in their crawfish boil. And some
Really?
people put,
Didn't know
some
the
people
orange.
Slices.
Some people
orange.
put holes in cans and put the whole can in the crawfish boil. It's pretty good. Well, they take the label off.
Yeah.
But the can goes in.
Yeah,
that's
the can goes
fascinating.
in.
They said, by the way, there are going to be roughly 50,000 pounds of crawfish.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine that.
But let's say after the third variety, do you notice the taste difference? Could you?
If it's spicy, no. Once I'm eating too many spicy things, it's like it's all a blur at that point.
For me, it's the seasoning and how easy it comes out of the shell.
Yes.
There's a trick to making it cut. You leave them in there a little too long, and it's hard, and not long enough, and it's. But these guys have it down.
There's a sweet spot.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And the size matters as well. I mean, if it's, I mean, that's what she said. There's a too small. There's a too big. I don't know if they're peaking yet. When do they usually peak? That's
I've only had crawfish
around
once
Easter,
this year, and it was about 3, maybe 4 weeks ago, and they were decent size.
Yeah. And they're cheaper this year than last year. Of course, last year we had the drought. That screwed everything up. This year we didn't. I actually learned something. I thought that it was the freeze that affects them, but they actually, when it freezes, they kind of burrow in the mud and they're okay. So it's really more dry versus wet that affects them.
And if it's not wet enough, they have no breeding grounds to live.
There's that too. I'm surprised we haven't had any crawfish yet. It's
it was pricey, and I kept telling myself, okay, I'm going to go to Tony's, I'm going to do it. And this season got so busy, and here we are. It's already May, and I'm like, I haven't had crawfish yet.
My neighbor does crawfish on Friday and Saturday, and that's a great price. Their crawfishes are good too. Those mud bugs be good.
Okay, all right, okay. We got to try some of that tonight. What do y'all have on the tap for the weekend?
I have to repair a washing machine.
You are so handy. You're Mr. Fix-It.
Well, I've got it's 15 years old. It's an LG front load, and it won't power up. So I had the repair guy out, and he goes, "It's your motherboard." Yeah. And I've got a plan to where the repair guy, just to check it's nothing, So he goes, "It's gonna be about $600. I have to order it. It'll be about 4 weeks." And I'm like, okay, thanks. I'll call you. Got online and found a place that does refurbished boards.
Okay.
So I ordered it. It came in yesterday. So I'm hoping it'll work. If not, 15 years, 16 years out of a washer, that's pretty good. I'll get a new one this weekend.
Yeah, that's not bad. You get some miles out of that puppy. I actually have a leak right now on my washing machine, so I shoved a towel underneath, and it's good. How about that?
Leak.
No tool belt necessary.
I like your repair.
Mr.
That's, I wish mine started. I'd do that.
Get her done.
Get her done.
So
what are you doing this weekend?
Besides switching out towels, but we got a backyard barbecue that we're going to be doing this weekend. We'll do it on Sunday, and a couple of other things. Yeah, I actually need to get out there and mow the lawn. I didn't do it yesterday. I want to try to do it
this afternoon.
I know,
by the time you get home.
Try to get it in before it starts raining this afternoon if I can. I'm the only one that didn't mow. Everybody's grass looks amazing.
You say that every week.
Because they do a diligent job in my neighborhood. It's like I'm happy, but I'm not happy about that.
Right.
Like I can't be that guy.
No one's judging.
Well, Sunday weather-wise should be good.
There you go.
For your
Absolutely.
barbecue.
Accounted for the rain. Jared, take us outside right now. False River looks great now, but how about 12 hours from now?
Yeah, it'll be a little bit different, Liz, especially in 12 hours from now. That's important because we got all those things that are going on later today. We got the live after 5 Crawfish King, 71 degrees, saying it's sunny, but we know better than that. It actually looks mainly cloudy out there. 88 degrees, that was the high temperature yesterday. Today's record 90. Now here's some good news. Finally, the Mississippi River, we got past May 1st, we got past the peak or the crest, and now it's going to go in the right direction, dropping over the next couple of weeks steadily. And even if we do get quite a bit of rain later today, tonight, I don't think it's really going to have an adverse effect on that. Another day, third day in a row that they're getting strong to severe thunderstorms up around North Texas, Oklahoma City, there you see. And over here, we'll see a couple of light showers moving into the area later on this morning by midday. And then in the afternoon between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., that's 5:30. And unfortunately, as we get to around 7 p.m., Futurecast is still developing a couple of heavy downpours. And that's when we really need the weather to cooperate. Not only that, usually the chance of rain goes away overnight. Not so much tonight, though. As we go into Saturday morning, that's what Saturday morning could look like early on in the day, and then relatively wet until we get to Saturday evening. By the end of the day Saturday, we should be looking a lot better. There has been a wholesale change on this map. I'm really not too thrilled with how the SPC did this. The entire week, they've been saying there's no threat for severe weather on Friday, and then here we are on Friday, and the day of, they decide to not only change it, but a big change, giving us a level 2 here, even a level 3 not that far. The level 3, thankfully, is outside of our viewing area, so we don't have to worry about that. It also appears that we don't have to worry about anything tornadic because that threat right now is 0. I would say the primary concern is going to be damaging winds, and again, the chance for that is going to be late in the afternoon today, going into the evening. Then comes the cold front. That's going to sweep on out of here by midday tomorrow, and then we still have lingering showers. The question is really going to become how quickly on Saturday do we clear out, and I think by even the end of the afternoon, we should be doing better, so that's good. And by the way, Sunday is looking like an absolutely phenomenal day. Same with Monday, so that's the good news I have for you. Even though the weather weekend starts kind of rough, we're definitely going to salvage the back end of it. You're going to like that. Starting in the upper 60s, working to the upper 80s later in the day today. You won't need the rain gear the next couple of hours. Go ahead and pack it along for later today. And then scattered showers and thunderstorms early in the evening. Then we get a break, but after midnight, we might see another round of thunderstorms start to form. Live after 5, as I said, there is that 40% chance there, so I can't guarantee that they're definitely going to be able to get that in. The bottom line is this: it really comes down to lightning. If there's lightning in the vicinity, then they've got to play it safe. Sunday, Monday, looking good. Next week, not so good. We got a lot of rain chances next week, but remember, now we're in the month of May. May tends to be one of the wettest months of the year, so we got to expect these forecasts the next few weeks. They're probably going to get a little bit wetter and wetter. It is now 7:10 out your door. Hopefully, the roads are cooperating, Johnny, on a Friday.
They are. Denham to Baton Rouge a little bit slower this morning, partly due to a crash that's been there for a little while, right past Essen Lane before you get to the exit that takes you over to I-10. Police, fire, and EMS were all on the scene a little earlier this morning. I just saw the fire truck. So that's Denham to Baton Rouge, and that's not bad. But here's your problem area. Right shoulder is temporarily blocked. You can see the vehicle right there waiting on a wrecker. Some people standing on the side. Police officer there, the MAP vehicle, and the fire department just pulled off. So we're not seeing any major issues there. So Denham to Baton Rouge is 22 minutes. What we normally see, though, is red up here and yellow or green down here. Just the reverse, because coming out of Denham from Jubin to the Amite River, fine. Amite River Bridge to Millerville's not bad. Millerville to the 1012, with most of that being between Jefferson and Essen, where that wreck is kind of where that's at. Beyond that, you're fine all the way into the downtown area, seen from our WAFB Gordon McKernan First Alert traffic camera right there at College Drive. 7:10, you're watching the morning edition of WAFB 9 News Now. We also have it in the afternoon at 3:30, and tonight it's 9 p.m. All the updates you need to know in about 15 minutes, and a little fun, too. We'll be right back.
Well, on this Friday, we do want to remind you about a big thing happening tomorrow, Election Day. But for those of you who are voting with an absentee ballot, you've got to turn in that absentee ballot completed by 4:30 p.m. today to your local registrar of voters office. Keep in mind, voters in East Baton Rouge Parish are voting on a number of tax items. Voters in St. George are voting in 2 council members. Keep in mind, the polls will open at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You must go to your actual precinct, and then polls will close at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Another reminder, we are quickly approaching the Real ID deadline, May 7th. That's next Wednesday, meaning we are 5 days away. If you are looking to fly domestically anytime soon and you don't have a passport or a TWIC card, you will need a Real ID. So the Baton Rouge and Livingston OMV field offices, they'll be open tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. Appointments and walk-ins will be accepted for you to be Real ID ready. Let's also take you to Donaldsonville, where they're installing some free smoke alarms today. They're partnering with BASF, the American Red Cross is, to make sure that everyone has a smoke alarm. If you'd like to sign up, visit the website soundthealarm.org/Louisiana, and they will get you squared away. Looking for some fun this weekend? Well, the GSYR Rodeo is coming back, and you're getting a glimpse of what you're in for tonight and tomorrow. 6 p.m. Make your way to Breck's Shady Park Arena for all of the family-friendly fun. Matt Venezio met some clowns. He made a capuchin monkey friend this morning. Lots of fun there at Greenwell Springs. It's bound to be a good time today and tomorrow. Keep in mind, Live After 5 is happening in downtown Baton Rouge. You've got the 6 String Soldiers featuring David St. Romain. That's happening tonight at 5, and our very own Chris Nakamoto is going to be your evening MC. He is actually kind of in tandem with Matt Williams. Matt Williams is emceeing the Crawfish King Cook-Off, which kicks off at 4 o'clock tonight right behind City Hall. We were talking about that earlier, 30 different kinds of crawfish. The proceeds from the event, they go to great causes. We've talked with Junior Achievement and Big Buddy. All that money, it's going right to our local nonprofits right here, and it's a win-win. You get to eat your weight in crawfish tonight.
You really do, and you remind us that the events are right next to each other, right? I mean, they're literally right there.
Yeah.
Dance, peel, eat, dance, peel, rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
And just keep making your way.
You eat, and then you break a while, and then you're hungry again in a few minutes, and you eat some more.
It is true. It doesn't hold you for long, we'll say that.
It makes for a great night ahead.
Yep.
Make your way to downtown Baton Rouge. Carry an umbrella with you. Jared's cautiously optimistic.
If it's truck savings you're looking for, then that's what you'll find at Team Toyota. Like a new Tacoma for just $299 a month. Or get 2.9% financing on a new 25 Tundra or $3,000 customer cash. You'll find these savings and more right now at Team Toyota. I-12 at O'Neill.